Hi static equipment engineers, welcome back. Last week we have missed a video. I have pretty solid reason for that. I will tell the reason afterwards. Before that, this video is not our ordinary video. Normally we will speak about ASME, codes, standards, specifications and more detailed into pressure, temperature, more technical things, right? But this video is not about those technical things. This video is about how can we shape our career. How good is a static equipment career option? Did we have any global exposure? Can we able to sustain in this competition, in this AI competitions and other things? You studied mechanical engineering, but you really clear about your career path. Are you going to choose design? Are you going to choose quality or maintenance or production, manufacturing kind of thing? Have you yet decided? But there is another one field, that is a static equipment field. Actually it come under design, and design is the important field. Most engineers wants to work, want to start their career, but they can't. Most of them end with quality engineers or production engineers. But even if you are a quality engineer or a production engineer, if you know the ASME, how the ASME work, how the code work, then you can able to shift your career from quality engineer or any production engineer to design engineer. Initially I told that the static equipment design field, does it has a wide opportunity, does it has a global opportunity? Yes, it has a very wide global opportunity, because in the name itself you can able to know that ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Actually America rules everywhere, right? Not in the terms of political thing, in the terms of design. Most of the designs are ruled by Americans or Europeans. Even in pressure vessel, it is pretty common. Mostly we use ASME or EN codes. Sometimes we use our local codes also, like IS or BIS or JAS, but it is not at all common for all the equipments. 99% of the equipments we design using foreign codes like ASME or EN. In that case, if you are aware of a international code, you can able to survive the whole world. Initially I told, right, I have missed 1 week video. Actually I went to Europe. I had an opportunity to visit Europe. This is my third visit to the Europe. This is not at all a vacation kind of thing. It is completely related to work, and I have stayed almost 1 month over there, and I have had a good interaction with the European colleagues. If you are a knowledgeable person in code, if you are very good in the pressure vessel design, you can able to compete in the European market. Don't forget this thing. As a static equipment engineer, you are learning a international code which you can able to compete with Europeans, Americans, all the western countries. You can able to compete with the persons who has the particular knowledge in ASME codes or any other codes. In the next few minutes I will show you what this field actually is, what kind of jobs you will get, what skill you really needed, and why this field has global demand. First, what is static equipment? Actually, if you have seen my previous videos, you are pretty well knowledge in this particular topic. What is static equipment? Static equipment is nothing but equipment which stays in a particular place. It doesn't move, it doesn't have any moving parts. Maybe some moving parts it have, like agitator kind of things it have, but it doesn't have a major moving parts. The moving parts doesn't affect the design. We call it as static equipment. What are the fields we use the static equipments? If you ask me, we use static equipment almost in every field, starting from oil and gas, power plant, chemical plant, paper plant, cement plant, fertilizer plant. Almost in every plant we use static equipment like pressure vessels, heat exchangers, furnace, boilers, and much more. What does a design engineer do? Design engineer choose the material, choose the thickness, choose the pressure taking capability of the particular equipment. These are all the things a static equipment engineer do. And what are all the job opportunities we have? In which sector we have more job opportunities? Means we have more job opportunity in EPC companies, manufacturing companies, end users. So we have to be very precise in which sector you are going to enter. Actually these all three sectors are completely different sectors. Actually what a EPC companies do is they took order from the end users, and they give that particular order to a fabricator, and they fabricate the equipment and they sell back the fabricated equipment to the end user. This is the process of EPC companies. And fabricator, you already know, fabricator fabricates the equipment. The fabricator knows how to build the equipment. And end users, here the story completely flips. The end users, what they will do is they procure a material, so they have to know the knowledge of how the equipment will be, where the equipment is going to locate, and which material is suitable for the particular place. Those kind of things the end user will decide. In most places it is decided by EPC companies. If it is very big organization, those times the end user also have a separate engineering team. Those engineering team provide the data to EPC company or the end users. And finally, I missed one thing, the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers. So OEMs are the persons who develop their own equipments, and they have their royalty for that particular equipment. They have their patents. We can't able to repeat, or we can't able to copy the particular equipment which is created by OEMs. Those kind of companies also we can able to apply, and we can able to get jobs from OEM companies also. And global opportunity, as I already discussed about this topic, since we are using a international code, we has very big exposure. The whole world is using the same code, so we can able to relate with the other countries. They are using the same code which we are going to use. Like if it is ASME, if the neighboring country or other country like Japan is using the ASME, we can able to use our knowledge, our own knowledge, to design a equipment which is designed in India, and the same equipment designed in Japan. Both design concept is completely similar. So we have very wide global opportunity. If you want to work in a abroad or a Western companies, it is very good opportunity to be a static equipment design engineer. And finally, the hot topic, the most important topic, salary and growth. How much salary a static equipment engineer can expect, and how will be the future growth of a static equipment engineer? If you ask me, for the first 2 years, you have to struggle. You have to learn actually. You have to learn a lot. Even it may extend to 5 years, might be. But after the 5 years, the career growth will be like boom. After the 5 years, you can expect a very good package. But don't stop learning. You have to update your skill. If you are increasing your skill for each and every year, you will face a very good package. If you ask about the numbers, I will tell, for the first 2 years it will be around 15 to 20,000. Actually, this is the max. If you are getting more than 20, you are really a lucky person. After 5 years, you can able to expect 50 to 70k. If you are going to abroad, you can able to expect more than that. Not more than that. You can able to expect double than that. It is really a good field, and you doesn't require any physical activities. Like for the quality engineers, you need to visit the site. For the production engineers, you need to be available in the shop floor. You have to work physically. But if you are a static equipment engineer, you are like a IT guy who always works with a system, and most of the times you works with spreadsheet and softwares. When it comes to softwares is just a tool. Don't rely on software, always rely on your knowledge. Software is just a tool. You have to know how the software works. If you know how the software works, then you are a very good engineer. And what are all the challenges you will face in static equipment engineer? The first thing, very complex code. The ASME is literally a complex thing. If you have no guidance, you can't able to study the ASME. You can able to study, but it will take huge long years. Maybe it will take more than 10 years. But if you have a guidance, you can able to get the code within 1 to 2 years, maybe 5 years maximum. Within 5 years, with the guidance, you can able to get the code. You can able to read the code. We can able to refer the code very easily. I will give two advice. One is always learn the fundamentals, always learn the basics, and always be consistent. Always be consistent with the code. Always try to open the code and look what the code says on your particular calculation. So always have a code book in your hand. If it is PDF, if it is hard copy, not at all issue. Always have a code in your work desk or in your table. And here we are stopping the video. The final conclusion is, this field is not a trending field. This is a traditional field. You can able to experience the field after 5 years. Before 5 years, you will feel like you have chosen a wrong field. No, that is not the correct one. After 5 years, you will get the value out of this field. So always be consistent and keep learning. If you want to build a career in static equipment design engineer, this video, this channel is perfect place for you. Learn more. I will post videos continuously about the ASME. I will cover almost ASME section and division, the whole chapter, the whole code I will cover. So keep watching, subscribe the channel, and follow every Saturday for new videos. Okay, bye.